Okay, so again, two Protoss. This time I went back to my main race, Terran. I used my Reaper as a scout. Get in, look around, you know, don't do anything, don't attack or anything, just kind of see what's going on. It was like Winterstarcraft said one time, your Reaper is a photographer, supposed to get in, look around, and get out. Oh yeah, and Techrid stuck a bunker back here with a factory. Getting my expansion. Okay, where is your cybercore? And why does he have 10? Why does he have 10 guys on gas? Ah, never mind. Ah! Okay, so I'm getting some marines, a tank. I'm getting my starports up and running. Getting another depot. Getting this saturated. I should be making more SCVs. Something you never want to stop doing. Okay. You don't need those. I'm pretty sure I played Singularity before as well, and again, his brain doesn't function. Why are you making Void Race? If I am eventually going to go mech, I'm getting Cyclone, I'm getting Battle Cruisers, I'm getting stuff that will kill that. Why are you making those? You seriously. I know it's like an addiction. I know you think, oh, I gotta go Void Race. No, you don't. You cancel the Void Race, you kill your Stargates, you make more gateways, you make a couple of Robo Bays, and you fucking make a ground army. You don't be another idiot thinking, oh, well, I can only win with air. No. You don't have the saturation for it. You don't have the expansions for it. Why are you rushing for Void Rays and eventually Carriers or Tempests? You don't have the economy for it. I suggest that you stop this shit, you get 2 more expansions, and you get an actual proper army. I suggest for Yeti Unknown, stop being brain dead, get your cyber core, kill this, get your expansions up and running, and actually make something other than mass Zealot. Because that shows me you're lazy. You're not playing the game seriously. You're not playing Protoss the way that it should be played. Those Marines are like, yeah, I'm gonna take you on even if I die. I'm getting my expansions up and running. I've got my freaking medevac with my ghost. I'm getting my 3rd command center. I'm getting battle cruisers. I'm getting more factories. I'm getting another cyclone. Now, 8 minutes 19 seconds into the game, just now, Yeti Unknown is getting his cyber core when he should have already had that in the beginning. It's 8 minutes into the game. He still has no expansion. His ally is undersaturated, and he's rushing for air. I would love to actually come across a Protoss player who, the moment the following happens, uses common sense and goes, oh, this isn't going to work. I need to get observers and I need to ground our forces. Getting my armory. Oh yeah, and yeah, by the way, this is correct. Tekrid lost 26. Unknown lost 15. Singularity lost 9. 8 minutes, 42 seconds into the game. Almost 9 minutes. I've only lost 1. unit. Yeah, and that will go up eventually. But think about this. For the entire 8 minutes of the early game, I only lost 1 unit. Compared to him losing 15, compared to this jackass losing 9, I only lost 1. And yeah, before losing that battlecruiser, I killed that pylon and then I switched to targeting the probes. Now, some people might think that, oh, well, you're just wasting a battlecruiser. I'm doing what a Grandmaster pro player gave me a suggestion on years and years ago. Target their workers. Their workers, their overlords, their pylons, their supply depots. 2014. That went from 15 to 19 because my battlecruiser warped in, killed that pylon, and killed a couple of probes. I am literally targeting the workers on gas to cripple his intake. $25. And then, on initiative, Tekra gets his Reapers in and starts attacking probes because of after my battlecruisers got in. $27 workers lost. Well, 27 units. And not once was... And those were all probes. That's what nobody gets. You can cripple a player by killing their entire work line. And that forced him into wasting time queuing up all the slots in his Nexus with probes. You only want 2. Any more, and you are slowing down your production. I basically forced this guy into screwing himself over, into screwing up his own economy. Took my 3rd base. Whoop another one in. Take out a sentry. That's 30 That's 30 now. 30 workers dead. And I've only lost 4 units. I have literally kept getting into his base with battlecruisers And I have kept crippling his economy, continue to cripple his economy. And I've got my mine right there. I want my battle cruiser. $29 now. He's gone up to 51. I've only lost 5 units now. I take my 4th base over here. Yeah, oh yeah, and I nuke this match. I actually nuke a couple of matches. $34. That's 34 units lost for him. 51 for Yeti Unknown. Most of it's been his. Most of them, it's been the workers. I'm at 66 SCVs. We dropped the. He's up to 26. Yeti was dropped down to 10 to 1. He was dropped to 1 worker because of all the times I have worked in and killed his economy. Six, 69. Yeah, and then he runs it into a missile turret. Yeah, 56. 56 units lost for Singularity, 54 lost for Yeti Unknown, and the majority of those units were all of his probes. He got dropped down to one worker, whereas by the end of the match, I only lost 27. Yeah, and then he proceeds, instead of rallying over here to safeguard them, he leaves his rally point at the top of his ramp when my army is coming down. Yeah. Yeah. And he leaves. Here's some free advice. Don't do this shit. Don't. Or make a couple more gateways. Make some robo bays. Make a support bay for your robo. Get some disruptors or colossi, and you will have an easier time killing this than you would if you just rush voids. 70 units lost on Singularity's part, and 65 units lost on Yeti Unknown's part. The majority of his units that got sniped were his workers. 16 minutes into the game, he had nothing. His army is gone. We vaporized their units. And I was on 4 bases at the end of the match. Oh, yeah. All it took was me nuking them to vaporize their economy and battlecruisers. Constantly jumping in, warping in battlecruisers, picking off his probes, picking off his pylons, making sure that he was in a weakened state, and then this could happen. I could have gotten my upgrades, but you know what? It's like I got I got +1 mech weapons. It's like these people really do need to use their heads every so often. If a strategy that works for someone else isn't working for you, why would you keep doing it? I mean, seriously, why is it with Protoss? Why do they always think that, oh, you know, like, someone always has to go air? Okay, well, don't do this crap. Get 5 void raids, go harass with them. When they die, make your ground army. It's that simple. Instead, Yeti Unknown didn't even have a cyber core until at least 8 or 9 minutes into the game. His expansion was extremely late. This guy was trying to rush for air and basically died because of it. If you weren't rushing for freaking voids, tempests, you would have survived longer. And this wouldn't have happened. I mean, seriously, it's like these people need to be more intelligent with StarCraft. If somebody is literally warping battle cruisers in and picking off your probes, you run the probes away. You don't keep mining and you don't keep tacking onto your own unit's lost tab. 70. A good portion of this was his workers getting killed by my nukes and my battle cruisers. That was their spending. That was our economy. I had 80 workers by the end of the match. He had by the end he only had 22, and by the end Yeti Unknown only had 1 probe left. Let's be smart next time, guys.